Is it possible that we have outsmarted ourselves? And somewhere in the conversation, we have lost the simplicity of what worship is all about. That it is revelation and response. It is divine intervention in our lives, the lives of all people on planet Earth. It is God being first mover, Him staking His claim and moving into our lives, Him starting the conversation, Him initiating amazing acts of grace, mercy, kindness, truth, and redemption, and us seeing His revelation and responding to Him with everything we've got. It's divine intervention and grateful reciprocation. It's God moving in and us saying, wow, here we are, God. I think at the end of the day, and please hear me, and Chris understands, we're on the same page here, and I don't know if helping write some of these new songs and being a part of a record label that is bringing many, many new songs to people and being a part of the modern worship movement, I think that whatever role passion played in that, if that's a little tiny, piece of tape to stand on, I'd like to stand on that little piece of tape and say, I think we have the danger among us of being infatuated with experiences of worship and never really getting to the heart of it all. Which is simply this. It is simply this. It's me in His hands. And my life in His plans. That's worship. It's me in the hands of God. It's not some feeling that I get or some experience that I'm a part of or some emotion that I like. It's me saying, I get it. You move. Divine intervention. I've never seen anything like it. The Son of God given for me to birth in me life that never ends. So here's my response. It is me, God. Take me. I want to be the response. Me in your hands, and my life in your plans. In other words, you just do whatever you want to do with me. That's the only kind of response of worship I can think of. And you can call it whatever you want to. You can light candles or you can not light candles. You can use hymns or you can use choruses. You can play loud music or soft music. You can do it any which way you want to do it. But at the end of the day, if at the heart of it all, you're not in the hands of God and your life hasn't been surrendered to the plans of God, I don't know how much worship really took place. I think sometimes we have deceived ourselves royally and had such a fantastic conversation about worship. We stopped noticing the fact that we came in here carrying and hiding and harboring the same exact sin stuff that we brought to YS last year. And all the while we say, oh God, you are so great. Not great enough to transform my life. But oh, I love the experience. And I wonder if we've worshiped at all. Many of the conversations we're having in the church about worship, all they are, and I say this gently because I don't know where you're coming from, so I'll back up and qualify a little bit. Some of the conversations we're having in worship are potentially just saying to the world, we are so not about changing our culture and winning the world. Because all we have time to talk about is whether we like this or whether we like this or whether we want this or whether we want that. I think those are the kind of conversations people have who are not at war, who are not in the game, who are not seeing cities being changed and many people coming to saving faith in Jesus Christ. And they got too much time to sit around and go, I don't know, should we put the organ over there or should we put the organ over there? Should we include this in this deal or should we include this in this deal? And God's going, hello, why don't you get outside the church for a while and lead some people to Jesus, and once that happens, you'll stop having so much time to fight each other about what kind of songs you're going to sing. Yeah, you don't have to clap for that. It's just true, though. It's true that we become an insiders club of conversation havers about worship, and God's like, yeah, you know what? Sing whatever you want to sing, because I don't care. Because outside the walls of your church today are so many tens of thousands of people who've never, ever heard the song of heaven. You can sing whatever you want there. I just really don't care.